Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are, I greet you. The sun is out and God is blessing us. It's time to make money, it's time to grow up, it's time to level up, it's time for us to, these things. So it's me, Obarijima, your guy, and I am here to talk about depression. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about career depression. And basically, depression is something that happens in almost everybody's life, except it hasn't happened to you yet. But then depression is a stage where you get to and everything just seems tiring, boring. Everything just seems like it's not working. Everything just seems like you just have this feeling of giving up because you don't feel supported, you don't feel motivated, you don't feel energized. You just feel a type of way that is really low. This is the bottom of the bottom when it comes to emotion. And not everybody know how to handle this. And if you know how to handle depression, thumbs up. If you don't know how to handle depression, you need to develop a skill on how to handle depression, because it's a very toxic feeling that can really take you off. It can either make you if you come out of it, or it can take you off if you can't come out of it. So welcome guys to this video, and I'm going to be sharing my own idea on what I know and understand about career depression. So I said career depression because depression is actually in different forms. There are different forms of depression, but this particular one, meaning career depression, in what you choose, your work of life, what you choose to do, probably you're not meeting up to the level that you want to meet up. So career depression is actually a gap. It's a gap in between you, your current self and current state where you are, and the future picture of yourself that you imagine in your head. That's the expectations you have for yourself for a particular point in time. So let's say you're in level 1 in 2024, and you want to get to level 10 by 2026, and you have to do this to get to level 10. And by 2025, you've not even left the stage where you are, the level where you are as at 2024. So there is complication. You are not meeting up to the standard, the speed in which you need to take to get to the level where you want to be. You are not meeting up. So these things cause depression. This gap in between causes depression. So setting your standard actually plays a huge role on how you can avoid depression, because you can set a standard that is way too above the capacity that you can give, and you don't meet up and it causes depression. I'm not saying you should set your standard low, but whatever standard you're setting for yourself, you should have the ability and the capacity, the tenacity, the courage, the motivation to meet up the speed, to meet up that target, or else if you don't meet up, it can cause you to fall into depression. Now, there's one quote I usually use: what can happen in 5 years can happen in 1 year. It depends on your actions, based on how many times you attend to your goal, how many times you attend to the things that you want to do. Some people set their goals for 5 years and they meet it in 5 years, and some people set that same goal for 1 year and they meet it in 1 year. Why is this happening? This is happening because probably you set the goal for 5 years and you're attending to the goal once in a month, and for 5 years period, you meet the goal. And somebody else can achieve that goal in 1 year. How are they setting it? They are doing it once in a week and they achieve it in 1 year. Somebody else can do it every single day and achieve it in less than 3 months. Now, why is this happening? Time is a factor here. If you set up a target, an expectation for yourself, and you don't work with speed, it will slow down the time the results should come. And when the result don't come at the time you're expecting it, you fall into depression. Most people fall into depression in that scenario. So if you want to set a target for yourself, an expectation for yourself, looking at the current situation that you are, these are the things you need to do to avoid falling into depression. First of all, what are the resources that you have now that can help you meet up that target, that goal you have set for yourself? First of all. Number two, that time that you're putting, is it enough for you to get to that point where you want to get to? If it's not enough, then you have to revisit the time frame. Also, what you need to look at is the capacity, your tenacity, your willingness to do this particular thing that you want to do. Do you have this? What is the level that you can reach for? These are the things that will not decide, and you used to slim down your expectations or expand your expectation. Now, if you don't look at these checks and evaluate them correctly, you have high chances of falling into career depression, because what you're expecting is probably not the resources you have now and the capacity you have now cannot meet up with the speed that you are working with now, cannot meet up to that expectation. So try to create like a system that works for you. Everybody have a system that, because it works for Mr. A doesn't mean it can work for you. Mr. A can achieve that thing in just 2 days, while you need like 1 week. If you want to be like Mr. A, you need to understand his discipline, you need to understand Mr. A capacity, how they handle things, and also their qualifications, because people are of different level even in the same organization. As an entrepreneur, it's very easy to fall into depression because the whole business fall on you, the profit and the loss is on you. So the same thing applies to entrepreneurs, the same thing applies to if you're doing your 9 to 5, the same thing applies to everybody. There are people that you know that they don't even think too much. They are in stage 1. If they're left for them, they are okay with that stage. They don't want to even move and go anywhere. Those people, they are okay with that one. They barely even get into depression. And you might even be doing well than them in your own view, but they are okay with what they have. You've seen some people like in the village and stuff. They are okay with the level they are. They don't want to do more than that. They are fine. Now, people can actually exist like that and live like that, but if you're the person of high expectation, as I said, to whom much is given, much is required, meaning you have to do more for you to get those things. You can't just expect too much and just be nonchalant about it. You'll fall in that depression gap. So guys, thank you guys for watching this video until the end. I hope you got 1 or 2 from this. So I'm not saying you should reduce your expectation. I'm not saying you should increase your expectation. Just cut your coat according to your size. This is the one you can do. I'm not saying you should limit yourself in any form. All I'm saying is know your capacity, know your resources, know your available resources, know the people you have around you, your team, understand them individually, know your speed, and set your targets accordingly. If you want something big, just know that you need to do more to get there. You can't just have a big goal and you're doing nothing, you're not doing something big. So guys, set those expectations, set those targets, and let's cut them one after the other. So as I said, what can happen in 5 years can happen in 1 year. It all depends on your action. So stop playing fam, get serious, you know these things. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I remain Obarajima, your guy. So do well to watch more of my videos. I talk about discipline, I talk about personal growth and business growth, personal development, and all of this. So do well to watch more of my videos, watch any of them, share, subscribe to this channel to see more videos, and also share to people that need this video. There's one of your friends, one of your family member that need this particular video, share it to them. Those people going through the career depression state, share this video to them so they can jive up, and let's go. I'll see you in my other video, guys. Thank you. The sun is out and God is blessing us.